The next feature is question bank. Just click on it to go inside it. Question bank is a pool of multiple choice questions divided as per units and concepts that can be used in quizzes. What you see here are the default question banks. They are divided as per units and concepts. So when you click on this drop down, you will be able to view all the concepts inside this unit which have the questions. So to view the questions, you can directly click on these numbers and view the questions from here. You can also create your own question bank by clicking on this. You can add some description and click on submit. You will be able to view this question bank in My Question Bank tab now. So this is the question bank. There are two ways to add questions into your question bank. One is to add from the default question bank. Let us see how to do it. Go on the desired question, select them, and then go to this tab, select question bank, and select the question bank to which you want to move these questions to. Once you are done, click on add to my question bank. It will ask you with are you sure. Once click on OK, again OK, and these questions are now moved to your question bank. So let us go and check. So those questions are now moved into this question bank, that is question bank 4. Another way of adding questions is to add personalized questions. So you can click on add a question button over here, type your question, select the difficulty level, easy, medium, hard. Select if you want to show the answers and in random, then click on yes, otherwise click on no. Select the correct level or correct Bloom's taxonomy level for this question. If you want to give the only single correct answer, click on this. Fill your options here. Fill all the options over here and assign a score for each option. Then you can give a feedback. So if a student clicks this option, then what is the feedback that is given? If this is the correct answer, or you want to say something else to the student, you can do that. To mark the correct answer, you need to select the correct answer on this radio button. So this reflects that this is the correct answer. Add some meta tags. Meta tags means you can add the concept name over here, add feedback for each option and save. Once you save the question, it will appear like this over here in your question bank. Question bank is a feature that is available only to the faculty member and not to the students. These question banks can be used for quizzes like we mentioned. So let us go to quiz and see how a faculty member can create quiz. There are two types of quizzes, graded and practice. Graded are the quizzes for which marks are counted, and practice quizzes are those which are given to the students only for practicing, and they do not have a start and end date. So what you see over here are the graded quizzes. If you want to see the reports of the quizzes that are completed, you can directly click on this stats button and you can view the reports of the students. If you want to create a quiz, click on create quiz, add a title, some description, and some instructions. Then you can go on and pick up questions from either from the existing question bank or from your question bank, the question banks that we had created earlier. So I want to select questions from here. Please make sure that you select enough number of questions. So once you have selected those questions, then fill these fields towards right hand side, whether it is a graded or practice quiz. What is the start date? Select an end date, till when you want it to be open for the students, the number of questions that you want to include, the duration of the test, difficulty level, the Bloom's taxonomy level. Normally knowledge and comprehension are related to easy. If you want to allow multiple attempts, then click yes, otherwise no. This means a student will be able to take the tests more than one time. If you want to show the results in the end, that is the answers of the questions at the end of the test, then click on yes, otherwise you click on no. If you want to use negative scoring, then click yes, otherwise no. If you want to make this test available even after the end time, then you can click on yes, otherwise no. Once you have filled all these fields, you click on submit. Please make sure that you select enough number of questions for this. So now our quiz is open for students, and students can take this. This is how a quiz is created from faculty login. If you go to practice, the practice quizzes, if you select a practice quiz over here, the only difference is the scheduled time, otherwise all the fields are same as graded quiz. Let us now see how a student is able to view the quiz. This is a student login. So let us see how students will be able to view this quiz. So this is the quiz. If you click as a student, it will give you the message or the instructions. Click on start quiz and the time starts. You can view the time left on this bar. You can attempt the questions like this. As you can see, the questions that you have already attempted, the color of those numbers change over here. You can directly toggle between questions. You can jump from one question to another by clicking here. Just select it. It gives you an indication as to how many questions you have not yet attempted. Once you are done, you need to click on submit. So you will see some reports, peer comparison. Right now only one per student has taken up this test, hence it is giving this report. You can view your score over here. So I just got one correct answer, so my score is 1, and total number of questions attempted, and this also given here. You can view the answers by clicking on show answers in this tab. This is all about quizzes from student login.